My activism doesn't come by choice. My activism doesn't come as a hobby. It's a survival tool for my community. My name is Kevin, age 20. I'm a climate justice activist and the founder and executive director of One Up Action International. I started my activism 10 years ago. At the age of 12, I was really working around food apartheid, food desert, and AKA food prisons. But second semester of my 6th grade year, I was directly impacted by the climate crisis, by the air and smog pollution that ravages my community of South Central Los Angeles. I was in and out of the hospital. I noticed that it's not just me that's being impacted by this issue. Air and smog pollution causes many health issues such as heart palpitations, irregular heartbeat, cancer, asthma. I said, you know what, this is not just an issue that's affecting me. The fossil fuel industry is right in people's backyards. I mean, literally in their backyards. We're in the Inglewood oil field, and there's 53,000 oil wells in the surrounding areas. Many of them inactive, many of them active, as you can see.
Rich white communities would never tolerate this.
And it's crazy because there are community members who are suffering and still our elected officials don't raise it up as an issue. And it's disappointing. You know, and our community is majority Black and brown.
I think in California alone, it's 5.4 million people who live within a mile of an oil field like this.
These communities are devastated with not only the air and smog pollution, but the chemicals that are coming out of these drills of the fossil fuel industry and the corporations. And I wanted to do something about that. I got involved with Youth Climate Strike LA in March of 2019. I just wanted to be a part of that group, be a part of this group that was advocating on behalf of not only their communities, globally as well. And that was the first ever strike that they held in America. I was a speaker at that strike. I missed a midterm just so that I can speak at City Hall and talk about these injustices, talk about my community. More young people were hyped than ever to get involved in climate activism because a lot of them wanted just to do more. They wanted to take action in their communities. And so I said, why don't we step up our actions? And that's where the idea for One Up Action came from. Not only attending protests, not only going to the marches, not only going to the rallies, but actually going into your community and trying to make a difference. Looking at the different issues that are happening in your community and targeting those and trying to solve them. Our chapter relations department built out during the pandemic over 30 global chapters. We have chapters throughout Africa, throughout Europe, throughout Latin America, and we're empowering leaders by turning their ideas into action, supporting them with the resources and the funding that they need.